The minute even now, by and you speak to the level, yeah.
So it's in Bible, Kalenga's
Nobody kills cats. But if he had to start, like we
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Sphola Nama Zotsho podcast. This is your host here, Maneza F8, Mr. Red Cap with the Red Cap today. Chilling here, we cool, no cap. I'm here with my brother MellzDaGodd with our Facebook named by Oradex. What up, Dax?
you know what's up. It's always hood, always good. Never say culture, we always good.
We're hood, man. As you know, we're chilling here. Our first queen is Ifumanayo for the podcast. Podcast, I think, goes over episode 20 already. I'm embarrassed, but see, queen. I'm very much embarrassed. Podcast. So yeah, we welcome a queen here to Millz. What up, Millz?
Yo, what's good? I'm good. Thank you for having me, guys. Because I was gonna call you out, you know. Episodes. I'm like, sausage party.
Yeah, it's just that, but siyanifuna man xa ingxaki kuba anikho that much njengoba anikho semehlweni kakhulu egaming yabo nakwi-sessions asiniboni yabo sinibona abanqapha mhlawumbe nathi asizihambi zonke i-sessions yabo nakwi-events asiniboni apho sona-approacha khona yabona ngoba nithi adibana nomdax sami kwi-event na-approachana so most approacha kakhulu abantu kwi-events yabo so yeah nibonakali so sisters out there reach out siyazifuna iqueen zonke istories zikwazi uba zimatchane inspiration aba bazayo yabo so otherwise kasixelele ngawe man like ba intoni ekufake kulo mculo before umculo ube ngibani uMillz?
Okay, Millz TheFirst.
Yeah. I was about to go there.
Yeah.
The manifestation.
Millz TheFirst.
The manifestation is in the word.
Millz TheFirst.
The first, and you are the first queen on the podcast.
You understand? Millz TheFirst from Kailicha.
Yeah.
Born Eastern Cape, Matatiele. Raised up at Kailicha. And I was fortunate to get into Indoyomculo because iyalapha.
Yeah.
Both mom and dad were both singers back in the days of Zabalazo.
That's what's up.
So sikhule apha endini kuvele kuqhuma ingoma
Shout out to bona
ngomzabalazo. So uyakwazi umuntu ephaya ekitchen omnye ehleli apha kuvele ingoma acule ngealto ulandele njalo and the whole house would be singing.
Yeah, that's good.
So
that's crazy.
I thought I was gonna sing. And then
like as a choir, so
yeah,
okay.
in fact I started there.
Yeah.
I started with choral. Eskoleni, if you go to primary school, photos I was first soprano because didn't bass.
Yeah.
But when I sing, it's different.
Bro, I don't even know to do. I know his solo.
Yeah.
That nigga sings alone.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
That was me.
Yeah.
So I started like that. And then as Kule Lokshini, you get to meet a lot of people, you get to experience a lot of things. Kemnago umculo kum is always about my experience. So I started writing poetry. Ndihamba pha ku Chili Fly studio.
Okay.
I heard about this studio, Chili Fly with Tubic.
Shout out to you.
Tubic said, come to the studio with me. And then I went there and I would listen to them recording. No, it's not. It's close by. And I would listen to them recording and then they chew, what about this word instead of this word? What about this word instead? And then the Tubic was like, why you got Millz? And I was like, man, I'm no rapper, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, but you do this thing. So why don't you just write? And then I was like, actually.
Because you heard it.
When was this around?
This is... Yo, guys, this is 2012. 2009.
Yeah, yeah.
2009, 2008.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Like most of them,
over a decade.
most is over a decade. already,
Yeah. And I wrote, I remember ingoma yami yokuqala ndathatha la ngoma ndathatha ibeat yo Fandi Mave la ngoma yabe yasithi dala sikulo mdlalo kodwa sibonile utshintsho.
Yeah,
I took that beat and I wrote a love song on that beat. And you know, I was like, okay, Chu is like, you have to rap on this thing, yabo Millz. And then to know le beat ya la machita. And I remember I called Ufandi and I said to him, listen, ndifumene beat online and kuthiwa yenu and ndizayisebenzisa ke ngoku.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're not asking,
No.
you're telling me.
And Ufandi was like, yes, awudibane emoyeni. And there used to be hip hop dondos emoyeni, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, bazawuperforma la ngoma yabo, bazawuperforma le yam. And I did.
Yeah, confidence has been over the
Yeah.
Hey man, and that's when it started.
Yeah.
So how it was there? Because that song was big and then Backyard was big that time. So the reciprocation of your song.
Yeah, good reception.
I went on stage with my sister, no Tubic. And when the beat started, everybody was like, because my Kaleba performance nice. Everybody was like, okay.
Gappy.
And the beat went.
Gappy.
And then we sang. Like my hook was like, I just found love, crazy as it may sound. People are like, okay. Then after the hook, I start to rap. Then abantu were like, whoa.
4 bars,
16 for one. Yeah. Like of that thing.
Yeah,
And should have been a fairy tale. I'm never one to kiss and tell. You know, something like that.
Yeah.
And then it went. And I was like, okay, I like this. I like irresponsible. Amachita came to me like, yo, Millz, I have to go to listen to
Because you did justice.
You did justice to the beat. And hey, man.
It was all love back then.
Yeah,
we were doing everything.
I think the worst thing you can do with Pity Abandon, and I'm sure they will call you out, 30 PT8, and then when you I'm like,
that's the way you work.
Go say what,
So I go do this. Anyway, guys, it blows faster than
the year, right? Yeah, it does.
So it also helps that do justice.
Do justice to the beat.
Yeah.
We did good, man. We did
so
good.
Chili. So it's safe to say everything started with Chili Fly.
Everything started with Chili Fly. Everything started with Chili Fly. Confidence yam started with Fly saying you're gonna do this. Millz perform asumani zokula pe studio ka. Nazi ay sessions emoyen. Ambani pa nifike ni perform yamboni Tubic ya perform. Do get on stage. And my fear was always one. Every time Kansiya hip hop gigs, it's male dominated.
Yeah, it was always like that. Yeah.
It's male dominated and.
Of man, maybe one female MC. One
and
or
I'm gonna be poet.
Yeah.
And nobody's gonna pay attention. And you know.
You know. Because I think also after like. People were only paying attention to 2 female rappers.
Yeah.
It was Ukanye and
Mike
Substance.
Mike Element was Mike Substance. People after that talk with female rap, you're like
whatever. Because I remember, I think this is when once I born into by challenge, I actually want to go for it. The reason why I walk around everybody greets me. They call me boss lady.
Okay.
Because I was like, okay, I call female MC Emakaz. And every event, I'm going to make sure I don't care. Nobody figure 20 MCs. I'm getting on that stage. And the podcast he hosts the time boost bands out. What gives away that is this the boobs?
So assume already.
Why would you assume?
Assume already.
Now, what makes you think that?
I think also it's also an issue with the machita. Like it's a session you the nigga rocks up, they're like, are you actually No,
I can sing.
I need to sing.
So it was that thing.
It's like that, yo guys, like so now Tubic let's say it is Tubic and
Fly.
So why perform then you started going. What was next after that then?
So after this, ziya continuation events emoyeni.
So you're happy.
I'm still in this hub.
Yeah.
Well, I thought. And then Q says, well, you need to start writing your own, tracks.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
I'm like, Ish. Because already, right when I have my sister and Q on stage.
Yeah.
Because abantu abaninzi used to know me from performing no sister wam, no Q on stage. No, me and my sister were called soul provokers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were called soul provokers. It was the two of us, and she was this. She was the singer, and I was the rapper.
Okay.
So everything you do has to provoke the soul.
Yeah, understand? Amen. So I needed to bench out on my own, and in the midst of doing that, these were Kusta from me, Sounds of the South.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kusta said, "Ukusiandazi" from a long time ago. Hey, Millz, come through, man. There's a organization that I think you would fit in because of Uhlobolulo and the things that you talk about when you talk and so your political mind and everything.
Conscious, yeah.
Then I met SOS.
Oh yeah.
Then that became home.
Okay.
That became home and family. And now, your record ndodwa.
Yeah.
I started thinking collectively.
Again.
And
chili fry, yafita grand.
And that joined SOS. I started working for SOS full time, and I started recording the SOS for the longest time. If we are capella in I think there's only 1 or 2 songs Zam online. That is just me. I do have songs that are just me, but never recorded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I had songs and Andy's performer and songs that I had written, but ndingazange
record, yeah.
And that time never came because I joined the SOS, and recorder on your own it was not an option.
So SOS chili fly.
Yeah.
Because SOS had everything that
SOS had everything. Also, Ufly was going through his own thing. I think he moved to Epai or something. So that kind of cut off that thing. And also his studios yanqaba. MZ ungapha kude. If you want to go to MZ, uzofika kugcwele zonke artists zasemakhaya ziphaya. You won't get time to work. So SOS was it.
Yeah.
There's a studio, there's everything. You want to record, ufuna ukwenza yonke into, yonke into ilapha.
Performing organizer
everything, yonke into ilapha. So then the career grew from there. It became more than just rapping. It made sense. It became more than just a female rapper, yasekasi. Everything made sense because wonke umculo we sounds speaks to everybody who's a lokshin or everybody who's working class. So then that's where my foundation as Millz TheFirst began.
Why Millz TheFirst?
Well,
with the first is no Millie. So Millz when the sense. Then with the first, sugar with the first.
Okay, so firstly, when I explain this thing, I like to say I'm a girl child who comes from Ifemelethile, right? Esintwini umntana oyintombazana ukhula engengowasendlini kunenjongo zobuzawuthi athi right?
Yeah.
I am the first child to break that curse because it's a curse on all women.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's talk about it.
Here we go.
It's a curse. Nobody really wants to put themselves into a black girl's shoes. Ukhula kokwenu, unikwe igama lakokwenu.
Yeah.
Ukhuliswe, and you are taught domestic things.
Yeah.
You are told from a very young age that you do not belong there. That you will be sent to another home to belong in.
Okay.
Nayola home you will not belong in. Basically, you do not belong anywhere. Your name is not your name because you will get to that house, that name will be changed. You will have to use another name.
Yeah.
So, nobody thinks about what a woman really feels about all of that upbringing. Basically, I feel like ukhulisela uthengiswa just like imfuyo.
Nah.
No. This is my opinion.
Okay.
Hold
okay,
on.
let's-
This
let's-
is
let's-
and this is not me forcing that opinion on everybody.
I
This
like
is me. This is my thinking.
I like when you said opinion because
Yes.
it's a curse.
No.
Now, also in your opinion.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Then
So-
let's rock.
So, ndingumntana wasemabhaceni, right? And normally amabhaca have all of these traditions and rules and everything. Funeka ukhule ube intombi, and then at a certain age uyahlolwa also, and then at a certain age uyatshatiswa to whoever has the more cows and whatever that bullshit is.
Come on, Kayo.
No.
Say bullshit, man.
I am saying that.
But someone else believes in that shit.
Yeah, it's
so-
fine. It's their belief. If it works for them, great. You understand? If
This
it works
shit
for them,
can get me
great.
cancelled.
So,
What do
I
you
am the
think?
first to break generational curses.
Yeah.
Also,
So what-
for
what-
women in my lineage.
So inone break leyo ngaloo nto ngale tradition yaziwa ngumntu wonke kuzo zonke iintlanga zalapha eSouth Africa nalapha eAfrika.
This shit is gonna be. This shit
So-
is
Do-
gonna get
do we
us
want to-
cancelled. It's gonna get me cancelled.
No,
Because I want to answer the
I just want to know what did you break? Which case? What did you do?
Okay.
What did you do to break it? Ke?
Here we
Just
go.
for nabanye bazibreakele.
No, nobody must break it.
That's a nice.
Okay.
That's a nice.
Firstly, what I believe is that umntu nomntu, whether man or woman, should have their own vision of where they want their lives to be. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand when you're still a kid, somebody else has that responsibility for you.
Yeah.
But when you get to a certain age,
Adulthood.
then you change for yourself. And sometimes it's not always a good thing or a nice thing to the people who had another vision for you or another vision for you.
Yeah.
So, I grew up ekhaya kukhonzwa kusenziwa zonke izinto, and I got to a certain age where I started to question things that
Okay.
didn't make sense to me, that I felt like were violating me.
Okay.
Those things were religion,
Okay.
tradition. I felt nezimcinezela as a young woman.
So what was it about religion?
Okay.
What was it leno wayibona ngathi yacinezela ngereligion?
Firstly,
Guys, I'm gonna. That's really good music. I don't wanna say shit. Nah.
No, I think
Firstly-
It's right for you.
I think I need to invite you to FKU.
Yeah. No, you can go along there. But I'm bowing out of the conversation because
Yabalek.
the thing is, I have an issue to putting, like when I put words, sometimes, most of the time, people tend to hear it ngendlela yabo, you understand?
Okay.
Because of the way I put words across.
Okay.
And then, hey.
Yeah, okay, like not the first. So sizanaye kakuhle.
Like for when I'm dance lay down, nah.
Sizanaye kakuhle the first. Yeah, you are the first to break the curse. What in terms of indlela your woman ezikhuliswa ngayo with such expectations. But you are sikhulisela lena leya, and you feel like when you've cracked the code, this is to avoid yonke leya into ngizohamba ngendlela yami, which is this way that you chose for.
Okay. So firstly, it's not entirely cracking the code, but it's changing the status quo.
Yeah, that's it. That's tracking the code. It's same thing.
I changed the way my life was supposed to go according
okay.
to Klambi, whatever vision my folks had.
Ah.
You understand? Klambi, if it was up to them, I would be a teacher, married with whatever, and you understand?
Yeah.
But it was not me. It was not what I wanted for my life and for myself. And I think for the longest time, Nanotata had a huge battle about that. Firstly, parents don't understand this whole rapping thing. What is that?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
How are you going to make money?
You understand? How are you going to survive?
Yeah.
Ngalento lena. And also, the thing, apekaya ke kuyakhonzwa.
Yeah.
You know, and kuyabelievwa into God and Krishna. So when I started questioning certain things on zase Bible, what they say on the Bible, or when they preach, or izinto ezithile, you know, that don't make sense.
Yeah.
Then that made me enemies, not that was like Namadimono.
I think so long as I feel that stage at some point. So
I got to that stage at 16.
Yeah, you know, what is this? And but there's something that happened that makes me feel like in the end I break a area. Because now apparently you can be Muslim, he can be a Christian. I cannot believe into anything. But siyakwazi uhlala in harmony. My dad and my sisters respect each other. Respect indobana. Millz does not believe in these things. Umbesh believes in God. But we are not going to throw that into each other's face. I get because of Stefan Bupetere, because this one is a Christian and this one is not. Oh, when a Millz we are seller, you're gonna go to hell every time. You understand? Oh, I'm gonna pray for you. Oh, those type of things don't happen apparently. I broke that barrier.
Okay.
We have that mutual respect, that mutual parenting thing, and we can sit and decide about important things. Engekho othi kaloku nina nikhonzi. Okanye kaloku nina niyakhonza. You understand? Because those are the things that break black families.
Kakhulu.
Ukuthi okhonzayo afuna uxelela lo ungakhonziyo into bana you are doing bad. Yeka wena, throw it into your face every time. To a point where ndoba umuntu aphele ngafuna ukuza anymore endlini. Because wenza ungxolelwa ngenkonzo. You know, we lose family members because of those things. And that thing does not happen.
So yonke lento iqale xa unangaphi?
Coming there. I think around 13. I've always been a rebellious child, you know. Around 13.
So you believe like a 13-year is not responsible enough to make those kind of decisions, or I'm choosing not to go to church, I'm choosing this. Why I'm choosing not to school? Xa una 13 unayo i-mandate yoba uthi thatha le decision. This is what is going to happen. So you don't feel like you were you don't feel like you were doing something wrong ngela xesha?
Trust me.
Even though you ended up being what you did, and then you're peli sevens. But let's put it this way.
One thing about Apendlin, my parents had or did, whether ubufuna ukuya enkonzweni or not, ubuzayo. I did go. Whether I hated it or not, I did go. Trust me, because apparently there's a firm hand. While you say under this roof, while you say Chiswa City, if we say whether you want to go to church or not, uzauya. And Apeka the conzwa every day, Mosibila 7 days, Monday to like ayo sabata ile enkonzo evangeli every day was 6.
So
every day was 6. It's a gospel church for you. Every day was the where's the keyboard? And then you know because my mom and dad knew their umculo. Yes, and they knew, so every day they knew but they so they would have ways don't sala and they need we mic in the lead and the cool you understand? So they knew but okay law and then it got to a certain age where Nanotata really sat down and had a conversation. I think this is when I'm 20 something already.
Okay, now you can
then we had a conversation, and then what I feel, and then he explained to me what he believes in and why it makes sense to him. And then we came to a conclusion, as long as this works for you,
it's fine.
And who's born the number we are pila, that is the only thing that I want. And that's it.
Okay, I think she pendulate with the first. Like
before I'm not asking about this. I just want to ask you a question. Don't you think, as a woman, and I feel like you feel strong. I don't want to say you are feminist, but you feel strong about women rights. Let me put it that way. don't you think, ne? In a this thing of saying, bana, it's not right about umntana makakhulunywe intomsisa akhulunywe uba intombazana ikhulunywe uba okay wena uzokwenza lena uzokwenda uthini. Don't you think it's part of the main reason why possibly why there's so many single mothers out there and there's like
So many kids with kids.
So many kids with kids. Don't you think it's part of the reason why? Because now we are breaking hierarchy, right? Because we're saying a woman can be a man.
Yeah.
You understand? Okanye can act like she's a man. You understand? Don't you think now it's also affecting the hierarchy of
And the
communities, and then GBV escalate.
No.
You don't think that?
No. First of all, I do not think that women being free makes women become single mothers. I think men run away and women become single mothers. It's that simple.
No,
Also,
look.
let me answer your questions. Questions.
Yeah.
Let me answer your questions.
Okay, into yenzekayo. Into
You
yenzekayo.
know. We're not.
Xa uthetha ngasunga generalize yabo, because like the situations as lidishela kwi single parenthood zininzi abanye abantu bafola out of love
Yeah.
xa benomntana, like most women zibanjalo, like bafola out of love, ndathanda umntanakhe kakhulu. And then xa wena uba ngathi umane uzithi ubona nawe uba
Space sakho sigwasha. Simki.
ubona manyana lento ngosihlambi nivumelane nobayithuba, okay, this is not working, but sizokhulisa lo mntana sobayi-2. But uba single parent explain ngendlela ezahlukeneyo, yabo.
Okay, masimiyeke aphendule ehlobo.
Because like co-parenting,
Yeah.
noba single parent,
It's two different
xa ni-co-parent, you are not a single parent.
Yeah.
If I'm giving you money and I'm taking my child to do things, you're not a single
Yeah, of
parent.
course.
But women don't.
Yeah, so, and then enye into ilana yoba umntana ahlale apha nawe, wena umntana umshiye nomamakho apha, wena uhlale phaa elanukeni mhlawumbi emandaleni. You're not a single parent.
No, of course. No, you
You're not a
can't.
single parent because
Like, not even a
you're
parent.
not even a parent.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
You know, you can't.
mhlawumbi umntana labe semaXhoseni,
When ulapha,
ulapha, like,
hlale rents.
yeah, so
Like, I can't say I'm a single parent. I have 2 kids and I can never say I'm a single parent.
yeah, otata baba bagrand.
Exactly. And
Ba-
futhi abahlali nam,
Yayibona
they stay with dad.
Mazi single fathers.
Yeah, they can say but they can't be a single father because
Now, wait.
aside from that, I am full hands-on.
Yeah.
You understand? Full hands-on,
So
full co-parenting. Okay,
to
so
music.
firstly, I think it would be entirely wrong to blame women for the things that are going
No,
on.
I'm not blaming women.
Okay.
Not blaming women. Yabona now when the little bit
Okay, but yeah, but what I am saying is,
I said freedom.
freedom. Everybody should be free. From the word go, should have been free. The only reason that things are falling apart right now is not because of you as a man or me as a woman. It's the system and the programming.
Yeah. Shout out to
Yani
that.
Bantin, it's not you, Melz. It's not me. It's not me being free. It's not you watching me being free. It's the system as it pilakuyo right now, right here. And the programming, the way that we are made to think.
The Matrix.
Yabona bro, but if I can engage Glenn, so ask you to down with me.
So all of these questions Osbuzileyo fall under that.
Yeah, okay.
You understand? She made to think in a certain type of way, to expect people to be in a certain type of way, and to act in a certain type of way.
But
And then when ezo zinto don't come together, the way Tina ngayo, they don't work for us, they work for the system. We get frustrated.
But
you know by system you curse.
What is?
No,
No, it's my experience.
No,
it's my
not.
experience.
It's
no
a system.
No,
because they showed you White House.
No, I don't give a damn about that.
Nah.
I don't give a damn about that.
If you engage, the system told you that.
Experience, Melz. You are not a woman. You will never understand how a woman feels. Sit the fuck down. Thank you.
I'm not. You see, that's what I said. We're not going to talk about music because if you go into the system did this shit.
No, it didn't. You guys oppressed women so bad that they got tired.
They told you that.
No. We are not that generation.
That's the thing.
We are not that generation.
When you tell you you need that.
I would never even put myself in a situation where someone would beat me. I would kill them.
Come on, let's go into the.
Let's go back.
We're losing the plot.
Right,
That's the time I met you. I sense the feminism. Souk.
Also,
I like
people
it.
confuse feminism
I like it.
to women.
Oh, this is not FKU. It's not FKU.
No,
That's why I enjoy it.
I like the topic because yenza le podcast ibe diverse issues ezinje.
Yeah, what it is.
So
Oh fuck.
So-
I wasn't prepared.
so yeah, I wanna
It's me. I told you. What should I think about?
Yeah, fuck. But I'm enjoying it though.
yabona Millz lenzekayo like nje xa asidlulayo kule topic. This is a very broad issue and it's sometimes uncomfortable to talk about. Because like really we are not women and some of us we understand the issues about they go through zona through lenses zomama bethu no sister bethu ni society. So like now stick kwinto ethi a woman should think for themselves and do things that makes them happy, but kids who are happen to be women or girls should be given direction.
Of course.
To make sure about they are being prepared for the real life out there. Kungathiwa like okay, nyana nawe ntombi yam siboneleni banizokwenza njani nanku life siboneleni na nyana nazi izinto iduty zakho apha endlini ntombi yam iduty zakho apha endlini nazi phinde kutshintshe kuthiwa nyana ngena ngapha ntombi ngena ngapha. Now you are preparing them for full body of uhlala wedwa xa ufika ecollege ungafika ungakwazi nopheka kodwa xa uyi-out yabo ungafika ungakwazi nothini yabo. So xa uyintombazana like xa uqadukelwe litayi ungakwazi nolitshintsha yabo. So funeka bafundise both roles yabo, both roles man, sorry, zonke roles yabo, but still iyafuneka laa nto intombazana inikwe izinto ezibalulekileyo for uyikhulisa to prepare yena for a future. Noba yena ufika athinxe efika mhlawumbi ebudaleni bakhe uba uzofika atshintshe nje afuna uba yi-out, it's fine, but ngoba asehlala phantsi kwendle yam, this is the way, this is how you're going to act apha, this is how it's going to happen. That's why ngoku sinabantwana abafuna uzitshopa bebancinci and le mithetho yile ifikayo ngoku apha, le nto yokuba kuthiwa abantwana from ku-11 bangakwazi bazi-transgender bazilanduka
batshintshe i-gender.
Non-gender like like TikTok.
Hey, that's another topic. If we open it, I'm gonna go. If we open it, I'm gonna go.
Guys,
Okay, like sigqithile abo into eyenzekayo na Millz like ndafuna ukubuyela kula way bethi yayithethwe ngufly kuwe yabo. Don't you think la advice ka Fly ngela xesha yoba please man try ukwenziwe izisolo? Don't you think let's say igama lakho lalingazi uba kula level like let's say yokhanyi yoma substance uba uqhubeleke wenza ilantukazi zakho, because mhlawumbi ngokwenza ngoba segroupini mhlawumbi ngoku uyaqhumeka. So
I think maybe it would have.
yabo
But-
mhlawumbe usazinaka wona nazo like i-hits ezisaziyo
I do
ngela
think
xesha uba nanku Millz ngoku mhlawumbe sikwazi kwingoma ethile enguwe nobani nobani inguwe nobani nobani like
true. I do think that mhlawumbe if I did go solo, it would have, or maybe
and
not,
wenza
or
album
maybe not. I think in me going or joining iSounds was meant to be like that.
Yeah.
Izinto endizifundileyo in the 10 years ndikwi SOS,
yeah
I can never ndiziphiwe nangubani na.
yeah
To a point where I took a break from Sounds after I came back from the German tour.
okay
To
Wamenham.
yeah, let's say a song. Last year. And then when I came back, I got overwhelmed by a lot of things, Zalapendlini and everything. And so I decided, okay, let me take a break. And then in the midst of taking that break, I started writing.
okay
As Nhleli Nani right now, I just finished recording an album.
a solo album
Yes.
yeah that's what's up
That's what I said, Kumaibuye. I just finished recording a full album. I'm really surprised of
Wow,
myself
wow.
and the work.
yeah
Also the emotions in the album.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's years
yeah
of emotions and years of
Experience,
work
yeah.
and years of experience and a lot of things that I wanted to say but couldn't say
Yeah.
kumculo we-SOS because
yeah.
it's not that type of music.
okay
You understand? This is why Kauteta or Millz are low conscious. Yeah, of course. You understand? Because it's always been that.
Yeah.
Even nalapendli mdala kuthiwa hayi bafondini kutheni you know, kutheni ungakwenza into yakho. But that journey besuppose yenzeke ngolu hlobo.
yeah
I was supposed to ndifunde ezinto endizifundileyo, go
Yeah.
to these countries that I've been, see different things so that when I finally do this album, yenzi sense.
yeah
And now it makes so much sense.
yeah
Abantu abazuzazi uba bafilishe njani in this project because 1, 2, 3 songs I'm so happy. Another 3 songs like really emotional and you know it goes like that.
yeah
It goes like that. So it makes sense.
nazo neziconscious kwapha
Everything is in there.
Wow.
But if uzawumamela the full album, it tells you a story of a young girl until now.
yeah
You understand?
so iphuma nini album
So the album will be dropping in September, yeah.
wow
Name?
that's what's up
I don't have a name. Yes, Mitalan Musa. Even my producer asked me, Millz, what are we calling this? I'm like, I don't know yet because I don't want to just call it anything else.
Yeah.
And Millz. But what I know, there's a single Enza Cooper before September, I think maybe next month, that's titled Tiko Wabelung.
yo
Yeah, that's gonna cause a lot. Yeah, that's gonna cause a lot of.
Yeah.
But
like why to club alone
actually, it's me talking to what is supposed to be God, or what
Okay.
people are saying is God, or what people just saying. If we are exister, why has this and that and that and that happened to me? Why haven't you said anything? In fact,
yeah
yeah,
Yeah.
because I think I'm a good person.
Yeah.
I've done good.
yeah
Like, you know, I always joke about this happened in Indobana. One day in my memorial service, you're gonna have 100 people who want to tell the story of how much Millz helped them. And it's not even helping, expecting something in return. I always help and forget. Yes. You understand?
Yeah.
So why hasn't God returned? Because if you do good, He does. Hey man, you know. So I'll be dropping that single very
Yeah,
soon.
okay.
And I said to my sister, I'm expecting a lot of backlash from you Christians, and she laughed. She laughed. She laughed, but she was like, okay, because I know hook yenzwe ngamabomba mayithi uThixo wabelungu. So yeah,
Thixo wesingisi
yeah, she's going to be in that album.
so
Where the
how many
songs
tracks
The
produced,
album.
produced it?
Yes. So I recorded a Fontaine. I met. No, what happened? Yes, magic happens like something else. I met these guys with BU session. It's Bad Audio Records. UVI, Usens. I met them, they perform at BU sessions. When I first landed in SA and I went to the BU sessions, these guys were performing on stage. I was like, who's this? Trap type of music, like this new school type of hip hop, but conscious lyrics.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, who are you? And then when they got off stage, I'm like, yo, my bro. Like, I don't know you guys. Like, no. Sisuke Cry Fontaine, only to find out that Ubuja B, he knows them. I'm like, oh, okay, Bulelani knows you.
Okay.
Like, no, man, I like to work with you. And then as the theaternes guys, I realized one of them, as a performer, he producer.
Okay. So,
and I was like, okay.
Engagement, it was about, like, let's say, Nancy track.
Yes. I wanted to feature them because I had already started working on the album. So I wanted to feature them.
All right.
On Khambi Ingomez Tile.
Yeah.
Okay, so we meet up with these guys and then they tell me, no, actually, VI says to me, I record. And I'm like, okay, is it okay if we set up a studio session?
Yeah. Let's see what.
For a Cry Fontaine, I can ask Ubulelani to let us in his house for a weekend. So they brought equipment to Bulelani's house.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how many songs we recorded. We had a whole weekend studio session.
Wow.
That was the first session. Second session was here. They came here from a Cry Fontaine. They were here for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
That's when we had Ura. Because I have Ura on the project.
That's what's up.
And then I invited Ra, I invited More Everything. And then I was like, okay, More Everything. You don't know More Everything? Oh, I need to introduce you to, he's a young MC. Very conscious, but he's that type of trap, but he has the lyrics about what he's saying.
Yeah, what you can do is, we'll take us poem on Facebook.
Yeah.
Just comment.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll do that.
I'll do that.
You must know more. You must know. So that was that. But now
you don't have Avo album. You don't have Avo album.
I don't have Avo on this album. You know what I wanted to do on this album? That the end I born by Possible. I wanted to have a woman producer and have all MCs featured women. But I born by it's impossible.
Not that much of them.
But the nice thing is that I had spoken to the Nigma, and she was keen to work with me. I spoke to Smash.
Oh, Smash Mateus.
Shout out. Smash, I love Smash.
Shout out to Smash.
I put Smash on everywhere. I even tag a Smash. This stage, like, yo, Sister Millz, Smash. I know, right? And I also want to add ELNS on this, Usera Nonez. So then that would balance for me. Because it would be injustice if I release an album that is me and then featuring Amato Toto. I can't do that. No. Not on my watch. No, not on my watch.
Yeah, it's like actually.
Guys.
It's like Judge will copy album.
I can't.
So the main producer, executive producer, is a Cry Fontaine.
It's a Cry Fontaine, yeah. That's VI.
All right.
VI.
Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to Bad Audio.
Bad Audio Records. That's my favorite.
Yeah, we were somewhere there, 90 at Cry Fontaine. Ku style.
Oh, who style?
Yeah, ku style. Sasiwenza podcast. So record to Pro X pa. Yeah, so we met up in Lamajid and then we chopped it up.
Nothing. Nothing.
Like there's something there.
No, there's nothing there.
I thought you teta ngaba ngokusisho.
Oh no. No.
There's something there though.
No, there's nothing there.
There's something.
Nothing.
You like Styles?
Style.
Central like,
Oh, okay.
I know, don't okay.
So yeah, let you are mentioning a lot of like going overseas and stuff. So what was the first time you see overseas, and what we before doing?
So it was first started around African countries.
Okay, which is great.
We did Zimbabwe. I think the first time I ever got out of up South Africa, we did Zimbabwe, and then Namibia. Oh, and then there was something since why SOS that was called the African Hip Hop Caravan.
Okay.
That united African activists, also musicians, to do one big event.
Okay.
So that allowed us to go around African countries. So I remember I went to Tanzania, Zimbabwe, Kampala, Arusha,
Kampala, Uganda.
Yeah, so I went to all of those places for African Hip Hop Caravan. That was the first traveling, which was a big thing for me.
Yeah.
That's why I flight, no show I flight for that.
Huh? What happened?
No, for Rukuya.
First time.
First, this is now the thing about Uhlale Lokshin. The day before I leave, we get a break-in. My passport is gone.
Oh, shit.
Everything is gone, gun pointed, like yonke into kwatatwa. I think the into zazizothathwa because I think a week before ndandithenge i-flat screen.
Okay.
Nezinto zomntana unyana wami was still young. Netiki nento, all of those things gone. Thathwa and the next day I'm telling the whole crew, Siroji, had to bandirani home affairs, go make it temporary. Passport for ukwazi uhamba. By the time I got to the airport ndasokoliswa, it was a whole thing, and I missed the flight, and they had to book me another flight. It was not funny. It was not funny, and it was not a good experience. But I'm this person who always tells myself, no matter yenzeka kanjani. And Millz, you're gonna do this.
You're gonna push through.
And just convince Millz, you're gonna do this. And finally it happened, and it was the biggest thing, even Nalapindli, you know. And we did a tour in Angola, we did a tour around, and then the German tour. The first was Sweden, and then we did Germany.
Still African caravan.
No. This is SOS now.
Okay.
So it was Sweden.
So before you doing
it was still SOS, but you kind of go alone. So we must delegate SOS. Siyakwazi ukuthi yes Spain.
All right.
Because there's this and this and that. Ubani makai. Then now you come, okay, you yakwazi, then you go. Okay. So we do those things. Yakwazi usendwa either Millz Namibia. We have been waiting you're gonna have to perform there. Yeah, understand. You melee the whole the organization. So then we did Germany, we did France.
Now nihamba nonke ke.
Siyamba sonke. Did Germany, we did France. Yeah, and then we came back, didn't like France. And then we came back.
Why ngizange nithanda? Okanye wena?
It's more right than left.
Okay. In terms of non-politics,
yes.
Okay.
Abantu bapha mandit. Okay, in South African terms, it's more racist.
Yes. Yeah. No, they in the first
it's
place.
More racist because
it's more consecutive.
You know, at Germany, you are fine. You don't feel that I'm black.
Yeah.
You know, you don't feel. In France, the minute you land, you can tell you are fucking black.
Yeah.
You know, you can.
Not the real Africa.
You know, from ulandukwa ngamapolisa and being searched, and imagine siyama no sister Anela une threats that already that makes a target.
Yeah, obvious.
Because Rasta, you know.
Now so fit and
you understand? So it's I didn't like it, and also Aban Bapayana hardly speak English.
Yeah.
They
don't.
I think Nano Kalmites were looking for studio or something, but we got lost for a while looking for something and asking for directions. And no English, no English. Oh.
That's right. Is he?
Finish here.
Is he?
You understand? And you can't. It's only the younger generation, shame, that is trying and that is adapting to the older generation. Because I remember we went to a city in France and we were going to perform Payana. And then Sakalwa before we got on stage, man, because some of the people because there are people follow the right wing who like to come to events, the activists, and start shooting or beating people.
Ooh.
I remember some performer was a stage, sijonge 18. And people think this job is an easy thing. You fear for your life. Some performer sijonge 18 because we saw a video of what had happened the day before. When a group of activists were attacked out of the blue. And then you perform and you're like, okay, let's get out of here. And I didn't like it. I don't think I want to go back.
Don't take this course like the English, but. No, if you have phone that's what
I think we had English.
English. Oh, Google. Okay, use Google Translate. Then translate.
But feeling I think now take English, you have undermine.
It's like that.
But
because
I kind of get them.
Yeah.
Of which it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Almost kuzo zonke country. That's how it's
It's supposed to be like that.
When I'm make means
Yeah.
To understand this language.
You
Yes.
can't come to my land and I must understand you.
Yeah.
They understand.
I actually admire their resistance to not speaking English.
Yeah.
I actually do.
I prefer straight out racism.
Yeah.
So that I can know who I'm dealing with.
Like,
Racist with a smile. They're very dangerous, those ones.
I used to work with companies as things and do sort of insurance. So sasihamba singena like ezindlini. So xa mabhulweni mosenhlale uWorcester. So into yokuqala ndifana ndithethe ngesixhosa. Akuba okay sithengisa le way so ndiyayazi bayazi English most yabo. So bakungafana ndithethe English still. So uba mhlawumbe bamuntu ongumama umuntu ongumama izoba nguye ngokuthi can you please speak in English ke ngokuqala ngithethe English okay ndithengisa lewe so nazo into ezidibene netruck zabo tractors into zabo so yayibenza fun njengolo hlobo nami
Andithethe Afrikaans
Kuthiwa go to countries.
Jogenzeke kumntana coffee shop so ndiyaseva. So immediately lo mjita assumes that ndiyayithethe Afrikaans. Ndamphendula ngesixhosa. Wathi kum you can't speak that
Your language.
Did you know why do you assume ubana mna
I speak yours.
I speak in Afrikaans. Waxa izamisa ikofi yakhe ngapha afika igong ndaliqala ngokwami ngeAfrikaans.
Yes.
Wabe seyithukisa uba hey ibuthawe ya did no can't andiyazi Afrikaans. Utheni assume yayazi Afrikaans. Even kosa ngothomi mina nomfana nawo.
Because igongwe language yalo le. Alinamva phambili. Inhloko zabo ziqinile lamashito lawo.
Abantu bakudala bayamzi.
Even amagogo when sibona nawe ke nasibona correction. Like English ayingeni tu fanele umuntu uphangele etrongweni for 17 years but
I'm not talking to you.
I'm not talking to you.
Sentence ayigqibi sentence.
Like it this way.
Yeah, man, so funny kids.
So okay, and let's say and you understand like what was how to describe like umuntu ongayazi like ofana namba indoni SOS what was happening qala.
Okay.
Because sokwazi ulandela kahle le conversation.
Okay, SOS. SOS is Sounds of the South. It's basically an organization of activists that use hip hop to be particular, but any form of art,
poetry,
everything that is art, as a form to conscientize, to educate, to open up indlela or find alternatives resistance for the working class people. That is Sounds of the South.
Dope.
So anything that oppresses the working class people, SOS stands for that.
Yeah.
SOS stands against any oppression for women, children, men, anybody who is working class, anybody.
Waiting for you not to say men.
No, of course, men. Guys, there's this thing that
Millz
no, it's not that siyanilibala Millz, ne? It's that ixesha has taught us that women have been oppressed more for a lot of years, more than men.
Longest of time.
For the longest of times, for 100 of years, or even more. You understand? It's not that nearly. So, me speaking for women, abantu quickly take it, oh, she's a feminist, she hates men. I do not hate men. I like men. I think men are delicate.
Yes.
You understand? I like men. I don't hate men. In fact, no, that's a different thing. I would have. I would have.
No.
Come on now. No. I love men. I don't have this thing.
Guys,
If feminism is not about hating men.
Yeah, but the one that we see.
Yes,
people hate
that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going.
Because there are men who are feminist.
Yes, they are.
There are men who are feminist.
Yeah,
Yes, they are. Of course.
Oh my God.
If feminism shouldn't be, it's about being programmed.
Yeah.
People start to do things or start to project hate that they have towards men. Yes, feminism. Now, if feminism is being tainted, because if feminism is not merely to work against men or to fight men or you understand, it's supposed to stand to build women, to teach them to protect, how to protect themselves, how to think for themselves, how to do things for themselves. You understand? It's not to hate, to say, oh, we hate you. Oh, no, men, no, we should love each other only and then men should fuck up. It doesn't work like that. The other one does not work without the other. We are supposed to be working like this.
True.
That's how it is.
100%.
You understand? So if feminism is, for me, it doesn't mean I should hate men. How can I have a son?
Yeah.
How can I hate men? What am I teaching him?
Yeah. That would mean that you hate him as well if you hate him.
You understand that?
No,
there's
growing
no
up to be
way.
a man.
Also, you know, I love other things about men.
So, in a nutshell, SOS is an activist.
Yes.
Spreading the word through art.
Yes.
Yeah, that's dope.
That
Man.
is Sounds of the South.
So, into ifuna idibana nayo open njani, like situated P.
Sounds of the South is situated in Salt River.
Salt
Cine office studio.
Okay.
/studio in Salt River.
Okay.
So sisebenza pa Monday to Friday.
Ah.
It's a full-time job.
Wow.
That is our 9 to 5. If somebody asks me, Millz, when's I like? Aside from Mkulo, what do you do? No, I do music. There's no aside. There's no. I do music, activist work. There's no aside.
So how does your father feel now?
He loves me, that one. Utatam is very proud. It's just that
Yeah.
Also, Nam, as a girl child, Millz, it took me time to understand.
Yeah.
Because Galoku is from a different era.
Yeah.
I am his offspring that became exactly like him.
Yeah.
That must be scary for a parent. Watching your child apinda be intombazana, become exactly what you were. Rebellious if they don't believe in something they don't.
Yeah.
If indo abayfuni.
Because now he was rebellious.
He comes from a traditional family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then fought with his father for religion.
Yebo.
Yayibona university.
Full circle.
We laugh about this, me and him.
Yeah.
Because he comes from a very religious, traditional family. Babesenza izinto because ngamabhaca uyasibona thina sibhacanga amabhaca ayabhaca. My dad refused ngabantwana bakhe because he hated it on himself. He hated ezando. He hated the pain. He hated everything that comes with it, and he refused. So they had it was a huge thing where we couldn't go home for a long time. I think 5 years or 10. Hey, because his parents were angry at him. And finally, after a long time, my mom got involved in it and fixed it, and everything got sorted.
Okay.
Yeah, understand. So he gets it. And then now he has this child who's me.
Yeah.
Exactly like him. And then if I understand, yakubuzba ngicaka said.
Yabona yasebenza lana.
Tata mzawuthi chili Bible.
Yabo yasebenza la njengoba mama kwaGroom. Ba makabe certain type.
I know. If she wasn't groom, she'd still be alive.
Oh fuck. No, that's not good.
So you understand? So he's good. He's happy that I found something that makes sense to me, and kwazi uphila ngayo.
Yeah.
And he's proud because he always says this, "Uba yo, mntana iwushe loqala emazweni." You can tell from his voice that he's very proud.
Khona ngowusha.
Singoqublasho lo ninombongo samabhaca kalothini.
Amatatiela.
Yeah.
So like kwezi trip beniziyama.
No, Matatia.
Kwezi trip beniziyama, what some of the big acts abentiwala nazo kwezi ndawo?
We worked with a lot of people.
Sharing stages.
Mike Crenshaw from USA. We worked with Maleve from Germany. He's big.
We don't know him.
These are conscious artists.
Yeah.
Which Tumi?
Tumi from the volume, because that time I big he started off very.
Yeah, he was very conscious. Yeah.
It was his lady.
Oh, Utumi.
Yeah.
No, we never. We met with him. I think he's one of the people that I really liked because of humbleness. Of not he doesn't have that head of I'm big. That when you meet him, he meets you as an artist and you talk, you have a conversation, and
just don't ask for a picture.
Yeah. We met a lot of people in Zimbabwe who were staying with MT.
Our MT.
Yeah, our MT, because we went there for a show for festival. That's how we linked. He was like, I'm Kaya. Because we talked about where you from, and he asked me where I'm from. Like, I found in Disuka Glenda, like, hi man, and we took pictures and everything. I think they are on my Insta. So we meet a lot of people as we go. We met other people that I don't like anymore, that I used to like because of how they act when they meet other artists.
Like and then I
actify.
You like that person owes you something. You immediately feel like yabona wena now.
Normal. I don't want this thing of
celebrity.
Yeah. Because also this was when the screamer.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do
Just
that.
Approaching.
If she says we are in the same space, because it does happen that Sounds shares his stage with these big artists. And then we see sonke backstage. Now I
big kangakanani.
No, it's backstage artist.
Yeah.
In the bar fridge to pa ba masinga sonke
That's a green room.
We understand that sonke ways abalapha sonke so are you going to have a conversation with us or choose uhlala phandle ngo aka ekone? Because that's what he did in Joburg.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
The rest in peace, Super Mac. He stayed in the corner.
Yeah, that's good.
And Questa came and chilled with us.
Questa is a classic dude.
I was so you get people's energies like that. Yeah. But okay, basically when
and he was not wrong.
No, he's not. That's him. Klambi. He wanted to meditate for his performance. You understand? He wanted his own time. Because I'm never satisfied before on the Kwele stage. Nobody, I've been in the same stage.
Yeah.
But before the Kwele, I'm always like that. So like disappear until the time this will be so stage. Because this whole time the nevers.
Yeah.
So abantu deal with that differently.
Differently, yeah.
Abanye abantu they are chilled. Umntu is like,
Kanti that was is not chilled indlela yakhe.
Yakhe yo-
Relax ufuneka athethe nabantu.
yeah, understand?
Yeah.
So it's like that's what we
Abanye
work.
bangasaqaleni bethi escape wasn't before I.
Njengam nokuba mthiwa podcast ngaqala nento glass eyi-1 manika. Sayiqala ngapha.
Baleka ndiyobamba ilantu kakura.
Hayi nja yam le.
Xa ugqiba kwamnyama ndokhwela stage. So yeah, sisibane nabantu abaninzi. We worked with most artists that we worked with are from Sweden and Germany.
Yeah, Sweden, yayithanda laa nto ke i-Africa like hip hop and activism.
kakhulu.
Yeah.
Uzibonela kwaye lethu man scap.
Yeah, isuke Sweden.
Isuke Sweden.
I think they draw ilantuka from us. They love the creativity. They love the culture. They love everything, and they want to be part of that.
Yeah.
So this is why they bafuna usebenza nathi, because they want to be part of this. They see the bigger picture. I think Tines Ngaiboniyo mostly, because if you look at those people, they would like to work with artists from Cape Town.
Yes.
And we're busy sleeping on this.
Yeah, I think internationally, Cape Town is more, especially when it comes to content.
This is raw talent also.
Because if you follow the history of hip-hop started here.
Started here. Yeah.
ASC.
So they want to work with us to be, to feel part of that, part of the movement, and that's what we do.
Okay.
So awusekho landuka ngoku senjuba like creatively awusekho busy kakhulu ne-SOS. Ngokuthe ufike wathatha i-break.
No, ndithathe i-break.
As in living.
Yeah, I'm on leave. I'm on leave. That is my job.
Okay.
I'm on leave.
All right.
I'm out of this country in July with SOS. So I'm on leave.
July was
Yeah. Talking about being out of the country, how was my movie, dog?
Hello.
We were supposed to have you that weekend.
Oh, snap, you're right. And I was
But you were supposed to, because you told me when we linked up, Ubana, no man, so we're saying my boy.
Yeah.
Kautina fun nani, asisebenzi, ngenye ixesha nina nisebenza le nto niyithandayo. Just there to make a buck. So that day my boy, we couldn't cover because I had to work here.
Yeah, man, because that job was like,
yeah, we're working.
No, we were working that day.
Yeah. Guys, this is the thing of having this and then having a 9 to 5 on the side.
It's mainly having responsibility.
Yeah.
Was
kwakukuyilaa nto yakadabs wam kwakukuyigqiba 55 years, so we are arranging that. And
so you had to.
Yeah, I had to be there. Ndafika later.
My buye, guys. My buye. Uzanzolo. No, Skribo. In fact, the whole team, because I was part of that team, slightly. I was part of that team. I wanted to be full hands-on, but
that you were
from having in fact, I was recording from almost every weekend. Fontaine. I'm trying to record shoot videos, and release things before I leave. So it's a lot of work, and also trying to be a mother on the side.
Yeah.
1 minute I'm about to leave, and my daughter's like, "Can I go with you?" Like, Nana, then she's crying. Then I feel bad. Then you understand. So from being a mother to being an artist, it's a lot of things. But I cannot, the work effort, everything that was put in, guys, I could say
because I saw why you built up.
This time, the last time since in my buye is when we brought Uzako. A stadium. And this time it was like Uza, after he'd been quiet for a while, he just came back and brought all of his energies like this, bam!
Because when I built up because first clip I saw was him and Konoba show baby with a young cat or maybe freestyle or somehow. And then another one was you, UCCTV. And I listened to you and then I was like, nah, fuck this. We've got to have her on the show. Because most of the time, remember, Tina xa siye mayibuye BU, it was always after
recording, yeah.
after, because that day
And you
when I
always
took
missed my performance.
That's what I
ne?
was pissed off. Remember last time when we exchanged numbers? That's we did 2.
Yeah.
Avon
Avon, Madness.
Yeah.
Each of them took their time because
Yeah.
I think it was 2 minutes and 50.
2 hours.
2 hours each.
Yeah.
Load shedding. We had to wait out
That's
load
another
shedding.
thing.
Yeah. So 6 hours.
Yeah.
Then we get there. Like,
Yeah.
Fuck.
look, every time we hear to so performance, this chick is like, she's not
The last ones that sends your ATP.
ATP.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I know, bruh.
So the build-up was nuts.
It was
insane.
amazing.
It was nuts. So yeah.
I
No,
loved it.
basebenzi.
I loved it.
Yeah. And ke ngoku, you know, it wasn't what everybody expected. I kind of mixed this one up. I performed, you know, this anthem that I'm trying to...
Push Zabala.
Yes, because I feel like I represent 7784 as a whole. And me saying Spushum Zabalas, you know, it's telling people that this shit is gonna continue, no matter what. You understand? No matter what the circumstances, and and I can feel now, but people are picking it up, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
And then we performed a new track where I feature UVI No More Everything. And the three of us performed.
Everything.
The song is called. It's something that Uza said to me. This is not typical Millz TheFirst. It's called Snitches Get Stitches. I wrote that. It's dope. That's all I'm gonna say. And that Lenora. This is where we featured Ra. And you know,
then he was not there.
So yeah, he was not there. He was Kwelakal. So we've got these three new schools in the beginning, you know, with their verses, and then when you go towards the end of the song, any old schools.
Yeah.
That's me and Ra, and then it just does something, you know.
Change your mood.
Yo, it changes the mood, and I wanted to see by response here, Bantu's out. Oh no, bruh. Ooh, it was something else.
Even stage presence. Ura ngafika ngene stage athi molweni kuthiwe molo retex athi sure everybody goes yeah
that's it. I'm telling you
yo stage presence
I always say these things to most female artists, ne? Because Tina, we have this thing of stage fright. Ne? And I understand where it comes from. This is not me judging. I really understand where it comes from. Because go figure out any male dominated to your yika. And you can also tell by audiences favorites is high. I have this thing where before I get on stage and first I check, right? But okay, how's the audience, and is it a typical audience? Is the audience enjoy? When I get on stage, I swear it is not me. Somebody takes over. Because the amount of confidence I have when I'm on stage is not the same when I'm off stage. The minute I get up there and you give me the mic, it's gone. It's not me. The first stage sometimes I'm gonna.
They're on the zone.
What the fuck was that?
But if you are in your head, you're going to even the lyrics.
Exactly. Oh, it happens.
If you are in your head, never try to beat it was cool.
Guys, this thing that we do is not easy. And it needs support. A lot of support. And you find that Elokshini, you know, you have to. This is another thing that we've stopped doing. That I think it's making Spaza or hip hop to kind of fall back a bit. Tina Apikas. We used to spoon feed people umculo wethu.
Been saying that.
We used to spin food abantu umculo wethu. We used to go esmokolweni not for Rusela. But Madness apha saya apha kwa Tubic fondini. babelapha yeah khona enye lapha ezantsi uMendez phethe ilanto ki CD yakhe pha. And the minute people were like, man, Millz, I want a met, no, I'm not. You think good? And before I know it, about Basara, they were madness.
Rap manika.
The madness, kupisiti, mabatenga, abantu bazosela and banobele.
Once bafuthi.
You understand? Banobele. We used to do that shit. And this is how we got support, by making people listen.
And
And we also used to, I don't know whether I was saying this to Tubic, we used to do high school activations.
Yeah.
Artists no longer do that shit anymore. High school activations got us to be known by the new generation.
Yeah.
This is why Opizo babesaziwa ngolhlobo, you know, because yo uzawuza perform apha esikolweni Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, like bakuva.
Awubhanki la mina.
Awubhanki la mina and la R5 uzayizama brand. R5 ungena kuPhizo.
Yona nto uyayisupporta la because I love life.
Yes.
Kapheleza la eza program.
Love Life, I think usekhona, but I don't know what. I used to work for Love Life.
Wawuyintoni wawusicambu na?
Ndayila tu kaphala try Jindon. Don't like the groundbreaker. I was a groundbreaker. I was a rapping groundbreaker. That's a fun D. And they knew about Millz the Fun members of smell. You know,
I sense the sessions be possible because we organize events. Like kuthiwa kuzoba kwenza sketch AIDS and artists as rappers rap.
Yeah, but that worked and we stopped those things. There are a few basics that I think Tina Sivelesa Yeki technology and Sphola back by technology is going to do this thing. Oh, I'm just going to put it online.
Facebook.
Kabile. Oh, I'm just Ndilandukile ku Spotify.
How many people have Spotify accounts?
Also, people don't have money for that shit, bro.
Bro, I can't pay for that shit.
The only times I'm Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Or you make YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube, yeah.
Spotify,
YouTube brings on pirates.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, but it's fine because it's spread. It's
Yeah,
fine for me.
fine. Yeah.
It's fine for me because
Unless uzofaka. Yabona uzofaka album yonke mos
build the demand. Build the demand.
Album i-single zakho ungam-include unansika u-YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
Piracy, bro. People, Jongo Zahara sold gold, diamonds. Why? Because omnye umuntu uzoyipirate akuxelele njengomameli sekuyipirate athi no man andizoyipirate
uyithenga
full quality
funa uyithenga
ngoku umuntu uzotya njani
jongo zonke bathengisa kanana zonke
yabona ke la way you have to have fan base you can't do that shit without
fan base but how do you create a fan base ngoba out there
free
ngoba out there
asifuni thina uba hands on and be out there like ungcola inyawo ungene door to door. We don't want to do that tonight.
Because ebhayo zonke free ezimokolo because tavern free
ozahara bese ngospinach
build la fan base leya because festivals inkulu zase Eastern Cape babapha spinach no berita abapha beperform bakwezawini ngoku bane fan base eqinileyo.
The only problem is that MCs just want to be famous.
MCs
don't want to put in the work.
The work that's needed.
I get asked the question, Millz, you know, you've been in this game for a long time. Why are you not big or famous? I'm like, my nigga, I'm making money.
That's what I need. Money.
Yeah.
My kids go to private schools.
Yeah.
What are you on about?
That's what's up.
You understand? Yeah. Don't tell me about hi Millz, I was one Jengo Ban. I have a family that I'm taking care of.
Yeah.
And everybody's sorted. This is all I want. And the music and the message goes out there.
That's what important.
Fame comes with depression.
Yeah.
And then uzoba broke.
Yeah.
Uzosainwa, ube famous, ube broke.
There's a certain lifestyle that you need to live.
Yes.
And live.
Mamela ntwana yami andizukwazi mina uba famous. because ndifuna uphuma ndiye kwaTupac ndiyoziselela iblack yam.
Oh,
I
black
cannot have
Black juice.
I cannot have somebody taking pictures of awufahlakile uMillz wabuya emazweni nimbonile
Ngelo xesha izinto zakho zigreen.
andizinxilele ke la xesha ndithe imali zathatha R100 ndiyozithengela phaa ndiyekiwe endlini ndiyaziwa imoto ndiyibekile apha. You understand? That's all I need in life. Now, if I cannot come home, ndikwazi uyothenga ibhiya kwaTupac, ndifika amajita epaka namajita mna. Fika amajita ethe Millz.
Hey guys, bendihambe nayo.
Namajita
Ndikwanga lapha endleleni. Ngosipha nywe ngase ndide amajita. First of all, no, it's kum sign of disrespect leyo.
uhamba nawo.
No matter it's not mine.
Millz.
Nywe like these niggas.
Boss lady. You understand? I want to have that type of freedom.
Yeah.
Ndifike eslotini majita kuselwa ntoni? Boss lady ntoni ndibeke ishort up.
Anjike left first. So ke ngoku xa kukho inantsika female andithi. Now kukho is a private session when the producer. Awuzange ukuchaya tutu.
I think bayondoyika. Because
Kaloku kwalo mculo
uzondikhwetha njani Mel? Sesho uzamkhwetha njani? Awuthemba. Zaxolela mntanami imbanje mayingahlali. Ayizukulungela loo nto leyo.
Ingasi Victoria ke sibhedlela.
Ugqiba kwakho uwenza loo nto ndihamba ndiyobhala apha kuFacebook ndikutag. Hayi bo andigezelwa ngilo uthi mandimsikele one. Kanti nenze izinto kwezi
ndizokubhatalisa.
No,
bedroom studios zinjalo.
No, I
need a vocalist. Female vocalist.
Need a female vocalist.
Female vocalist.
As libas.
But I do know for a fact,
Female vocalist.
from what I've heard from ezinye artists, ezinye sisters, that producer bayenza le way
No.
of using, abantu, and this is where it comes to sisters not wanting to be part of.
Yeah.
Because umntu vela aqonda yiyo
Even mhlawumbe uthe iqala mhlawumbe uyofuna urecord abe
adibana nale pervert.
wrong.
Nansi
Switch off.
Xa ithe uyeza
Yonke,
athi uMillz sendiyeza. Onke amajita besiza la mini ndithi amajita.
Cut off.
Sanuza.
Sanukuza amajita.
Committee namhlanje. Lexo iyaxoka kubaleka la female vocalist.
Uyazibona no, it's never happened to me. They know no, Millz is not that type of grot man. Don't fuck around. I will expose you.
And also, I guess, appearing the food, there was a post here you've written.
What did I write?
You said, I think it take do run,
Holy shit, why would you bring that shit up?
I'm MellzDaGodd. I have to bring that shit up.
Oh no!
Who the fuck are you talking about? Don't fucking lie and say you don't say it. This is fucking Sphola Nama Zotsho. We tell the truth.
What the fuck?
Reptile is gonna enjoy this part because he knows who I'm talking
You
about.
fucking left before you were supposed to come here. That nigga. Yo, that's what I'm telling you before. That hit I mean, I figure I'm nyam. Uyandibuza kumba sendigodike njani so. I'm like nigga uzishiya kwiphi you say she. Wamka ubuza kumba ndigodike njani.
No, bruh. I am not going to mention this girl's name. Oh,
okay,
shit, I said girl.
Yeah, it's girl. I knew it's a girl.
It's a girl.
I'm not going to mention their name because...
Leave clues, sister Banzen.
Okay, what happened?
Because I like to follow women.
Okay.
Ne? When timbonu mtu ba wenza into and wenza into and I'm that type. I like to follow women. So I follow and I listen to your content. I listen to, whatever oyenzai. This is why I'm friends with Onigma. And you understand? Because I'm that person. So now I go and before that, somebody says, have you heard Ingometile Kaban? Okay, no, I haven't.
I would just want to know that. One of their songs needs was
So I go and I listen. This person is also trying to work with me.
Okay.
So now I'm like, okay, cool. I listen, I'm like, okay, mhlawumbi umntana bantu in this song.
Coincidence.
Okanye sometimes you know, you never know. Umuntu uyakwazi ukwenza into ingabi le nto mhlambe becinga yena izaba yiyo, you know.
Yeah.
Mhlawumbe mshiyile ke. Okay. Then I am put in a let me not say this. I am put in a session with the same person.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
We go in, we do our thing. Then she comes in, she does her thing.
Session on YouTube?
Yeah.
Name of the session?
Kasi Mayhem TV.
Okay.
Kamala's sessions.
Kasi Mayhem.
Yeah.
Yes, as is sessions got coffee most. Is where he is artists.
Yeah.
So I'm put in there and then we go through.
Investigators.
Early in the morning, Suga Ngapi, Grassy Park from another event.
Yeah.
Come in the morning, we go there, do this thing. And then, angene, because seven's a good PTA one.
Yeah.
Hey! Timamel, round one.
When they ask anything, Word Smith, number power.
Timamel, round one. Huh? Okay. Yeah, round two, we go again. Hey, ndiko naye manze ibukela. Sayiseyilanda ukuwehla mildim lo. Yabo?
Uzokhela not.
No man, the whole crew of this thing on the side. What the fuck was that? Okay. Ibukele le way. No, like and it doesn't feel nice, you know. I'm the person once in the morning problem naturally I'm like that. So I'm like, yena ndiyamthanda because unayo passion yale uyayithanda le way. Uyawuthanda umculo. Yabo? If anganomuntu to say don't go over a bar xa ubhalayo. Because we are greater over. I don't even know why a producer yakhe doesn't say, okay, Tina ke xa sisebenza o xa sibhalayo we work like this. You put in a beat and we produce. Then I write below 4 bars. Look this about okay, this is what I've worked on.
Yeah.
Then you can say, okay, Millz, chincha pa abiyabona pegqibeleni grand. So because this is how we make music. Yabo? I producer yakhe uyanja uyagqitha ku bars. Every time uyagqitha. And then it sounds awful because you go over that bar and then you start another bar asikwazi ba so uqalenye okanye you still on that one. So we don't know we don't know if it's we don't know what's going on. Ingathi uyayithetha ngokule rap.
So imagine let me just clear things up, ne? So like session and it. Okay, so the issue is not her throwing shade at you.
No.
It's the way she's happy. Okay.
So now then I try to reach out. Me being me.
Yeah.
To help out. Why?
To help out, to say, you know what, let's do something together. Now ndizixelele ba andizocinezela confidence. Andizuthi fethu awukwazi urap okanye fethu no. I'm going to say let's sit down and write. Xa sise studio simamele beat then ndimyeka bhala gqebe then ndithi kuyi how about change pa. So that yabo ndizixelele mina okay ngizakwenza so.
Okay, uhleli kwi bar straight.
Proper yabo proper. Okay, after
so you are.
Yeah.
So you
you understand? Okay. Then I hear from another friend of mine who's not a rapper but involved in this hip hop spaces uba uthi ndizenza betere because mna ndihamba amazwe. Hayibo. Nini ngoku? Because dithethe naye I did not speak to anybody else. I spoke with her, Payana. Wouldn't you like to work with me? Let's work on something. Yabona, because I want to do this. Okay. Sure, okay, I've got this. Because there's no way as I'll share you understand that? I'm gonna fix it.
So you socialize
So I'm like, I'm gonna ndizayilungisa le way and ndizawumbonisa abajonga manje xa ubhala ibha yithi uthi then uyazazi uyaphela apha then uyaqala enye so that in that way okay now I hear this thing it breaks my heart. I'm sitting here ndixelela usister wami because mna ke yonke into ndiyayixela apha endlini ekuthiwa mna ndizenza ngcono because ndihamba amazwe now ndifuna ukuxelela abantu ba mabarephe njani. Like I didn't even
Go there.
Go there.
Yeah.
So then I give up.
Plan yakho kwakuba mhlawumbe xa nidibene kulapho uzamla.
That's when we're gonna have a sisterly conversation, like so too. Okay, let's do so. And also in the future, so ungabhali nam xa ubhalayo ibhayi yakho mayiphele su. You understand? Then ndikhafe and ndikhathazeka because ndikhathazeka msinyane. Ndikhathazeka ba like why would she say something like that? Ndixelela usista wami, usista wami myeke kaloku.
Yeah.
You know, because benza usebenza naye kule album. And I wanted to show abantu into bana she's not so bad when you help. Xa umbona umuntu ipassion unayo, you help that person.
Yeah.
So if she would record with me, abe khona kule bonke abantu bazathi ukhona kule album xa bemamela it's different to what they are used to. That's what I wanted to do. Then I was like, okay, should I ask her about this rumor yoba ndizenza bhetere ngom-approacher or not? Okanye ndimyeke? Kwathaphendile la man myeke, ndamyeka. Hey, ngoku ndiyambona kwi-events uyaperforma. And nje beperforma kuyathethwa. You know, there's nothing irritating more than kuthi kukho artist stage. And you know I call them out. I call them out. I can never.
Even
I can never.
Remember when there was, isn't it the same chick that was performing in Nancy? Oh,
No, that's not the one. Yeah, that's
she was out. Because I remember
that one needs
when
help.
Even the sound was fun.
No, that one needs help.
No. Still a back was so.
Yes.
Ohleli necrew yakho apha ebhek thina sihleli ngapho.
Ubona emva kwethu
No, not that one.
Because I when the sound started to fuck up, I saw your face. You were fucking angry.
I don't work like that.
That chick was like, fuck that, I'm gonna perform.
And then, yeah. Like, so that's what happened. Then I stopped.
But how did you buy la sound? Ngoba sound yaba bad, let's say towards the end. But kwenza kanjani ba? Kwenza kanjani no products makavakale?
Iseyilungisiwe. Speak esitsha.
Oh.
Why you know connect me speak?
Okay.
Also, I'm that chinjoli mic because I refused to use the mic I used while Ilanduka before me. Because Daiva from the MC was performing before me. And I was like, I'm not going to do this shit. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, because kwathi ngokungena Pro X sound say right. Siyawava zonke lines zakhe siyaziva. And but just before yena bingavakali.
It was mad.
Oh.
No. You.
It's not that one.
It's not,
So what is that? What come on Facebook?
So this is going to Facebook. I'm at an event and she's on the lineup. I'm also on the lineup. Then I perform now. And then I get mad in the audience because people are paying no attention. In fact, they're not even, not paying attention. We are gezwa.
Okay.
While she's on stage. When's nalo? No. Hey, work lo. Hey, we are forstela lo. You understand? And when she's been ridiculated.
Yeah.
Team yakhe ilaphe front iyambadela.
Yeah.
But we all know bububhanga oba performer pha.
Yeah.
You understand?
She doesn't have a team.
Which means team yakhe yo team yakhe. Then xa kuhlekiswa iyajika ihleke. And then I hear that no, it's because she's moneyed or something, and then she helps people, helps her team, or takes care of it team yakhe and whatnot, and Khambi, they're just buying face. But I'm like, she could be so good if they could help her because the team yakhe ne rappers.
Yeah.
Aibo, come on. Even the producer yakhe ya rapper, come on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, then I go on Facebook like, why?
Yeah, I was like,
instead,
then I think post about the
wow, reptile, why a club? You
reptile.
Yeah, I'm just now your question because before see we last question yet.
Nah.
And last question, yeah, was now.
Last question. It's more like it's not even a question, man.
Top 5.
It's more like I'm not saying it would be advice, but just to say, but like now, for if females, they are pushing like right now. Like for front, we've got Unanse Koala, we've got Unanse Holy Alpha, we've got Umbangu Blue. Yeah,
It's okay.
It's okay. Sorry. We've got people that are pushing. Yeah, bro. And then there's because everywhere there's lanes. Yeah, bro. So lane, think one of the well-known ones, Ukhanya.
On the conscious lane.
Yeah. So on the hard way of penning. Yeah, bro. So all I can say Naku is just to say, Sisi, Yabukani is no longer considered as a female MC. She's just considered as
She's an MC.
Lyricist.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
my baby.
She's a lyricist.
So I want you to work hard on your pen to reach that plight.
Wait for the album and let's
Yes.
talk.
Yes.
Wait for the album and let's talk.
The female MC Millz.
This is what I wanted to do with the album. It's almost also as an introduction of Millz TheFirst.
Yeah.
Diye kukwaziwa as Millz were SOS.
Yeah.
You know, I want people to know Millz.
Yeah.
I know people have known me for years, but people haven't known me.
Yeah.
People must know who Millz is. And this is what this is why it tells a story of a little girl into the grown woman.
Yeah.
It's an introduction of
like a journey.
Yes. It's an introduction of up on Suka Corner to where I am right now. And you will hear the different ways I choose to rap and the different ways I choose to be creative. In fact, in all aspects, because no hooks is it's me. And so let's talk after this album.
I will call you back definitely.
Let's talk after this album.
Then we'll do it. Hopefully you'll be in the country.
Hey, I can't promise. I don't think I'll spend Lonyaka. I think Ukala July uya phambili. In out. Is our drop album? The album must drop, yeah. And Klambi, when I come back after Sweden, then I'm gonna have a launch.
Okay.
We're gonna cover that launch.
I definitely need to have a launch, for everybody.
Yeah, cool, man. That's
I'm gonna have a launch. Klambi Pies Baya.
Yeah.
And then leave again. Leave people with all of that, and then we'll have music videos. We'll have everything. So this year is basically Millz TheFirst.
That's what's up.
That's what's happening.
That's what's up. In Lonyaka, 50 year hip hop. So most year rappers are cool.
Yeah.
Even as cool.
It's a huge thing.
It's a huge thing. Like
and the honor and the recognition because hip hop has gotten us into and out of a lot of things.
Yeah, man.
I like how you.
Yeah. So it's actually beautiful that it's actually being recognized
hip
like
hop
that.
billionaires.
Yeah.
Millionaires.
Hip hop is not just a genre. It's a liberation genre.
Yeah.
It's a whole fucking movement.
So what are some of the big guys like about conscious? Like
there's one person in particular that I would love. It's almost like a dream to work with. And that's Rhapsody. I listen to if you listen to my music, I listen to Rhapsody. I used to listen to that. I don't know how old when she released this song that's called The Man. And I felt like she wrote it for me.
Yeah.
I listened to that song over and over and I felt like she wrote it for me because it made sense. When people ask me, Millz, and I tell these niggas, I earned my fucking stripes.
Yeah.
I'm not called the Grotman J because I just decule from the fucking ground.
Yeah.
I earned my stripes. I've done more things than Ama Grotman Amaninti would never do.
Yeah, for the cars.
I built my family, a house. I took care of my family.
Yeah.
I took care of my siblings. I took care of their kids and my kids.
Yeah.
This is why when I'm not working, my siblings can take off me freely. Without even, because they know what I've done. If you need anything, you go to Millz.
Grotman.
You need sonka, you need ndoni, you need umbani. You go to Millz. I earned my stripes, and I did not ask people to call me Grotman. They did it. Because to be a Grotman means that you've done something.
Yeah.
You've earned something.
People can come to you for things.
People can come to you for things. People can leave their kids with you.
Grotman yami ke labo yaziba. Wenze
Uyayazi yabona lo wana ayishonga and unemisebenzi yasebenza. Wathi tata mathi yabona wena mntanami. Hayi ndizela indoda ku. Awuyontombazana wena.
Awunazi brother.
I do. I have two brothers. They both call me Grotman. One is older than me and one is younger than me. You understand?
Sure.
I earned my stripes. So I wanted to be like that.
Yeah.
I want to be that person. I am that person that I think I am.
Yeah, you must always be that person you think you are.
Top
Like
5
that.
nuts.
Yeah, we can't run over the fact that she's a female.
Yeah.
Hello.
So fuck that.
She's a queen.
If you wanna, just sue me if you need to. Top 5 female rappers, Cape Town.
Top 5 female rappers, Cape Town?
Yep.
That would be the Nigma.
Sikalo sinidili yababizo then uzobabiza nje okanye soqala list
List most of
from
5.
1
from 1 to 5.
Yeah.
Oh, like that in that order.
That's why I'm asking about shut up Nisha then
Mhlawumbe ngaqala babize ebuqale ningenze
ukwazi
order.
ucinga kakuhle ke ngoku.
No, actually, let's just do it like this. So
1.
Kanye,
1. Okay, 2.
number 1. Number 2 would be Mama Ghost.
Oh, Mama
Yes,
goes holy.
yes, will it go?
Yes,
3.
I love her and she knows it.
Shout out to
That's
you,
my
Holy.
baby.
Holy.
Number 3 would be Udi.
D.
Voila.
Yes.
The bear with 6 hands.
Number 4, the Nigma.
It's 8.
That's my girl.
Yeah, 5.
Number 5 would be Smash.
Ah, smash my chest.
That's
Definitely-
5.
Yes, definitely Smash.
I want to show me first time. I've never. You have to really surprise me because niggas be top 5
Just tracklation niggas.
You know you know why niggas are struggling?
Why?
Because of relationships.
Yeah.
Guys, this thing doesn't mean just because you're not in my top 5. It doesn't mean I don't like you.
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't mean I
It's just a
list.
abandoned
Right now, who I know. If I would call them, if please, can we have 5 female MCs from where you come from? These people I would call.
Yeah.
Because I know these people would fucking stand up.
And represent. Yeah.
And guys, I'm going to say this. We are sleeping on Smash.
They are sleeping, not me.
Not us.
Not I put him on. That's why let me just tell you something. So I'm like, so recently when Sando Shera Unansik after the tag we need you. So when so they say no man call umntana bra so ita hilipaka igama lakhe ndimtheke kulapho nansi ke xa ndishela la nansi
Real.
so yena ke ngoku all this time and then yadibana nenantsika mayibuye la all this time umntakho namhlanje cima sodibana noSmash so
He was
all fucking time.
We've been sleeping on Smash so bad.
Can't forget though when you misunderstand. Khona ngomithi yakhe smash drill.
When she sent it to me, I was like, smashing vuka ngayo le
Yeah,
ngoma.
brother,
Like it's my wake up song.
Smash
Even
drill is
now.
dope.
When it comes to music, ne? Ingoma brother yakwazi uma live because I'm that type uba.
Yeah,
before
analyze
ngithethe-
efana nami.
Yeah, before ngithethe ngawe.
Efana nami.
Nengibe sure ngithetha, hey lamntana, yo. I was like,
Hi,
hey,
guys.
there's a problem.
Yeah,
Smash.
shout out to
I don't know.
So
I
we
don't
got
know.
the top 5.
Kanye number 1.
Kanye.
No.
We've got
Hold it.
Kanye. We've got Mama Ghost. We've got D. We've got Enigma. We've got Smash.
How sure can do that?
Are you sure? Come inside now.
How sure can do that?
Yeah. What's the list yakho?
Those are my.
I think maybe because of M Chago Munantsik,
Smash.
Smash, yes, smash.
You smash.
Yeah, no, ngoku siyagqibeleni mo. So guys, please subscribe and subscribe with the Sphola Nama Zotsho podcast lapho ku page yethu ku Facebook. So please like that page and content sikhupha pha, and then every Wednesday, as you know, 1 o'clock yaphuma episode. We got want to appreciate Queen yethu apha Millz for coming through and asiniki wisdom. As encourage for about that masemazweni one day asiniki history yakhe, and album yakhe yeza. Look out for the album go September. It features dope vile nje kumamele apha, and she's working at Short Rave and stuff, SOS. If you're interested ngayijonga ku socials, Sons of the South. Mhlawumbe nawe ngabayibhali ba conscious nawe activist hip hop yeways yasemzansi sabantu abamnyama, impumelelo abantu abasokolayo. So you can be part of that as well. So shout out to you Mdax for organizing the Queen yethu. The first Queen, so Queen Yamazotsho.
One of them.
Queen Yamazotsho. I love that.
One of them.
So shout out to you, Millz, and thanks for hosting us, man. This has been nice.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Doesn't
And,
talk Saturday, man.
you know?
Yeah.
And then I'm hoping, this is the beginning of seeing a lot of females in this podcast,
man.
because I want that
you
more than
will.
anything.
Yeah, you will.
My balance, anyway.
You will.
Sausage party must end now.
No. You've never been a friend.
You will.
You've been a rush.
You will.
You understand that?
You will.
Yonke my hit, guys.
Now you will. They will come. They will come. We're targeting Smash soon.
Yeah, Smash must come through, guys. Oh, she must come. That's my girl.
Yo.
Go see me,
Guys, I'd like to say this is the best outro ever. Yo.